Let's play some basketball, y'all. How are you guys doing today? It is under the new umbrella. You are watching the Authority, the video cast. I haven't even got my own name right yet. I'm pretty sure it's terrible. It's a working title, may change again, but a friend of mine came up with the idea of I'm now some sort of authority because people are actually asking me and coming to me with sportly advice, like my opinion matters. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna go all the way with it. You guys may not know this about me. I haven't shared much of it on, well, since I've started. Since I started live streaming. If you've seen the very first additions video wise to this channel, they're wrestling video game videos. But yeah, I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I mean, let's consider it maybe like a gimmick of sorts. I don't know. But look at someone already hates it. They already left. Authority, the video cast. Screw this guy. Who does he think he is? I'll tell you who I am. Me, I am. Who do you think you are? I am. So, bit of a gimmick overhaul. We're working on stuff like the logo and all that. That's a working logo, possibly a working, but something around Authority, the video cast. That's what we're going with. I don't want it to be like. I just got into this channel, Hack the Movies, another great channel you guys should go check out. It features Tony from, it used to be Mike and Tony Play or something, but it's all from the Cinemassacre family of podcasts. But now he sort of branched off. Tony does his own thing. It's called Hack the Movies. I don't want it to Authority the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be sort of pivoting off of something else. I don't want it to sound like anything else. I want this thing to be its own original thing. So it might just be that it's Authority. There's also a thing called Sports Authority, if anyone knows about that, an old chain of like Dick's Sporting Goods. So I just hope I don't get sued. Anyway, topic for today is, sorry for all that nonsense. Topic for today is Kevin Durant. And is he the next LeBron James? No. And the reason is he's already the next LeBron James. LeBron James famously spent his first 7 years in Cleveland, and for a variety of reasons, mostly because the team failed in their efforts to put enough around him. I mean, they gave Shaquille O'Neal $20 million for one season. And this is back when superstars were making anywhere from $12 to $15 million. Really good players, all-star caliber players were making $12 million a year. Shaquille O'Neal was given a 1-year, $20 million contract by the Cleveland Cavaliers to appease LeBron and help give LeBron another piece. It's not to say that they didn't try, but their efforts were futile. Trading for Mo Williams, for example. Mo Williams, when they traded for Larry Hughes fell off a cliff. Larry Hughes was an awesome two-way player. He actually led the NBA in steals one year. Larry Hughes. So they were trying to get LeBron as much help as they could, and for one reason or another, Google Delonte West. For one reason or another, it didn't work out, and it was a super bad breakup. People tend to forget LeBron. When LeBron stood in the corner and lost to the Boston Celtics, which he would then make famous in the 2011 NBA Finals, when he stood in the corner and watched the Mavericks absolutely decimate his Heatles. He actually first made that move famous when he was still in Cleveland. He stood in the corner, watched the Cavs lose to Boston, and then LeBron ripped his Cavs jersey off in the tunnel while still being filmed on live national television, ripped his jersey off and threw it on the ground as if to say, that is the last time you will see me wear this thing. And it was for a number of years. Now, I don't think Kevin Durant's ever going to go back to OKC, but Kevin Durant's cupcake move to Oklahoma City, it was the exact same move LeBron made in Miami. Now, with the Heat, it was a little bit different. They had to construct that roster totally from scratch, but I mean, it was all the same. It was three guys three superstars in the height of their powers. And really the same thing with Golden State. Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, and then Kevin Durant all coming together, three superstars in the height of their power. Now with Golden State, they had more well-established pieces like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. Hope I said that right. I know I say it better than others. Giannis Antetokounmpo. There you go. And just in case I screwed up Andre Iguodala's name. Yeah, there's no way around it. There's obviously was a more established unit, and the whole idea of him having lost to Golden State, but who cares? I mean, it was more or less the same decision. Kevin Durant helped form and join a super team to win as many championships in a row as he could. And that was what LeBron's idea was. Not 10, not 11, not 38. We're going for 57 straight championships or whatever he said. I guess for me, the Warriors, someone just knocked at my front door. The Warriors, if I'm not mistaken, they won. Did they loot? I'm talking crap and I don't even know what happened. Oh my gosh. Because they had the best. No, yeah. LeBron never beat KD in the final. See, and you're wondering how have I started this video? How am I doing all this talking? And then I don't even know. Because, guys, Warriors, Cavs 4 or 5 years in a row, shockingly, didn't really do it for me. So, yeah, okay. So 2016, what in the world? Did LeBron, was that the year? Go 2016 free agency. No. Yeah, back-to-back championships. Okay, so I had it right. Sorry for all that nonsense. But basically, unlike LeBron, he immediately cashes in on those 2 championships. And gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I have this so muddled up. I feel like I'm just like crumbling right before your very eyes. But more or less, it doesn't matter. We're tracking Kevin Durant and LeBron James and the parallels in their career, correct? Well, to me, Kevin Durant going to the Oklahoma City Thunder or going to the Golden State Warriors was clearly LeBron going to the Heat. And then LeBron going back to the Cavs with yet another super team. To me, that was Kevin Durant joining the Nets. And the super team continues to build. To me, Kevin Durant is the guy. When everyone says, "Oh, if LeBron wanted to score 30, he would." No, that's just the dumbest logic I've ever heard. Clearly, LeBron can't score 30. LeBron can get you 25, 28, or 28, 7, and 7 every night. He can't get you 30 every single night. That's why he didn't get you 30 every single night. I don't understand that logic. Like, well, he could. Well, if he could have, he would have. Right? Kevin Durant is actually that guy that can go out and get you 30 in your sleep. Now, he won't distribute the ball like LeBron James, but to me, Kevin Durant, he just modeled his career after LeBron James. That's just really all it was. Like, he thought, why am I going to continue to do this the hard way when the best player of my generation showed that you can take the easy way and align yourself as star after star after star after star and just, continue to take cracks at the championship that way, as opposed to dragging your team to the finals. Now, Kevin Durant, I guess the big thing is that Kevin Durant was never on a team as bad as LeBron was his first year in Cleveland. Or his first run in Cleveland. The Cavs were playing guys that just wouldn't have played on any other team. It's not Sasha Pavlovich, is it? Is this the name I'm looking for? I think so. Yeah, Sasha Pavlovich. You tell me that guy would have played on any other team in the finals except for that 07 team. It's because they were in that bad a predicament. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Okay, 2015 NBA Finals. So that's when the Golden State Warriors first broke through. We get all that. They destroyed the Cavs. And then the next year is the record-setting Warriors, who then was Kevin Durant on this team or not? No, yeah, that's what I thought. Because the 73 win team had Harrison Barnes, and that was that first Golden State team that won a championship was amazing, but it was the Splash Kids, the Splash Brothers, and it was Harrison Barnes, Draymond Green. And once they lost, that was their motivation for adding a Kevin Durant. Is that they lost. They gave up the 3-1 lead after coming back 3-1 on Kevin Durant. And then they proceeded to win the next two. Then Kevin Durant gets hurt, and then they lose to the Raptors. Okay, so took me however many minutes, but I finally caught up on the convoluted history of those finals. Yeah, sorry about that. But basically, my point is Kevin Durant has, for whatever reason, gotten just slaughtered and punished for going to Brooklyn, first for going to the Warriors. It's exactly what LeBron's done, except, in my opinion, like the stakes were so high. Like, it was almost automatic, the championships that Kevin Durant won, because that team was so good. But the expectations were just that much higher. Like, you join a team that wins 73 wins, you have to win the championship. And just look at 2011. Jason Terry, of all people, is cashing threes in LeBron's face when he's not off standing to the side on offense. And that team was ridiculously loaded. Should have won the title 10 years in a row, like LeBron said. And just because of those previous expectations, it all came together so fast. And now it's those super teams. When those super teams come together, it takes a year. Look at LeBron. No, that only takes a year because LeBron sucked in the finals. Sorry, Cavs fans. Sorry, LeBron fans. 2011 finals, LeBron sucked really bad. You could have stuck anyone out there. Also, if LeBron's the GOAT, how does Andre Iguodala have an MVP finals MVP in a year in which he was matched up against LeBron? And this isn't an Andre Iguodala that's 22 years old, like Kawhi Leonard. Like this is an Andre Iguodala who was arguably over the hill until we were like, whoa, look at him play D on LeBron. Look how disappointing LeBron is again in the finals. What else can be said? I think Kevin Durant cashed in fully. He got his 2 rings, got 2 MVPs, and without getting hurt, he would have had a third one. I can't really understand the desire to play with Kyrie Irving other than I guess he proved in 2016 that he could be the Robin to someone's Batman, whether you're LBJ or Kevin Durant. So maybe he needs Kyrie just to stand there and make those shots. I think here in the near future, Kyrie Irving will be one of my next videos. I think Kyrie Irving is one of the most overrated athletes in the history of sports, not even just the NBA. There's this YouTube video from ESPN the other day. Kyrie Irving goes for 47 assists. And I was more impressed with the 7 assists. This guy can't even average 7 assists. So him bumping up to 7 assists as a point guard when he drops 40, like most of the big men, even like they dang near get a triple double once they have 40 points. Like, you're dominating that hard down low and you start kicking it out. You're obviously going to have the rebounds. And let's just look at Nikola Jokic or whatever. Like, God, just whatever. But I know this wasn't the best video today. I'm trying to get back into, the whole not just sitting here opening cards. But speaking of which, these bad boys, not only are these things sweet, right? But then they made a series 2. So let's open a series 2 before I go. But it's really comparable to, like, almost directly, like, LeBron going to the Heat was Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. LeBron going back to the Cavs is Kevin Durant going to the Nets. Like, if we're going to sit there and say that LeBron is the greatest of all time, Kevin Durant is right up there. He is one of the greatest of all time. And then I think Kawhi Leonard sort of like, KD got hurt and then Kawhi Leonard. And so we're like, is Kawhi Leonard the best ever? And I love Kawhi Leonard. But if we're talking like all time, if there's one person right here, right now that can still dethrone LeBron as like the best of his generation, it's really only one guy. No offense to Steph Curry, but it's absolutely Kevin Durant. He's the only guy left that can, if he just dominates with the Nets and wins a couple more championships, you're really going to have to open. And everyone's always like, oh, LeBron, and is he better than Michael? Is LeBron better than KD? Because now that KD did the LBJ thing, and he all he's doing is following in the footsteps, just following the trail that LeBron helped blaze. Oh, no. Eric Karros rookie card. Man, there's a lot of rookie cards in here. That's super nice. Like, they were thinking, like, oh, like, I just can't believe how nice these cards are. I didn't even get anyone, and I'm still stoked. Wow. After how much I talked these cards up, too. It's Series 2, though, so you never know. God, I never heard of any of these guys. Well, rookie Eric Karros card. I guess that's cool. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Doing a little bit of a facelift here with the channel, so not quite sure if the name or the logo will stick, but we're working on it. And then I'll definitely try to have like a better, more thought out video. I sort of just jumped right on here today, and it clearly showed. I started talking about the NBA Finals, and I really threw myself through a hoop there. And I swear someone knocked at my door. So while I was getting nervous and being like, oh no, what have I got myself into? Then someone knocks at the door. So, honestly, guys, just forget about today's video. I'm sorry. I know it wasn't the greatest, but I will catch you guys in the next one tomorrow, and I promise to bring my A game. I'll even step it back up. I'll even wear my stuff. I'll definitely make sure to come with it next week. Right there. That just goes to show you how terrible of a show today was. I apologize, you guys. Don't hurt me. I mean, say all the offensive stuff you want in the comments. I implore you to just be as filthy and nasty. If that's what motivates you to leave comments, you can son of a bee me all you want. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you tomorrow. All right, see ya.